What's going on, Mongs? It's me, SemiMong, and today we're back on Crowfall, and I need your help. So within Crowfall, I like to craft, and I mainly like to craft weapons, armor, and of course the rune tools. Mainly the rune tools. It's just simple. When it comes to crafting, any product I can get out of simplicity, I will draw towards that more because I can just quick and easily do it without having to research and spend too much time in it. Now, that's why I love rune making, is why I love leather working, is why I love blacksmithing. So with blacksmithing and with leather working, you've really got the main essentials of armor and weapons. With, of course, a little bit of woodworking coming in as well. You need to cut down a few trees, try and get those uncommon and rare quality of wood, or logs, sorry, to actually just mix in with the blacksmithing and leather working. But those are the three main categories for weapons and armor, really. So now if we head on over to the classes, anyone that has been a Mong for a while, has been subscribed to the game on channel, will know that I absolutely dearly loved the Gwynny Cian for at least 3 or 4 months. It was my go-to race, and not only because of the duelist class, which obviously came with the Gwynny Cian, you can't get that on anywhere else, but also because he had racial abilities that went towards mining, and just I generally liked that. He had a stealth ability, so he could always run away and hide as well. But recently, they've gotten rid of his mining ability. As you can see, he's got woodworking racial skill nodes now. And if I go on to underfoot, he's actually got jewel crafting, I believe. I did not mean to select that. I didn't select it either. So he's still got mining, but he's only got jewel crafting. So out of all of his racial nodes, the only thing that he's actually got going for him and helping him out is that mining right at the start. Obviously, I don't really care too much for stonemasonry. Don't care too much for the woodworking. Although it would help out, it's not a major key compared to blacksmithing and leatherworking. And I really just, I don't have a gathering buddy, so jewel crafting is just out of the question. So recently, I have been switching it up to the elf. If I go onto the elf, you can see on Sylvian, the main tree, you have skinning and you have leatherworking racial skill nodes. You go into elf, you then got, woodworking and woodworking skill nodes, or chopping, logging, however you want to call it. And then if you go onto the wood elf right at the end here, you can see we've got mining skill nodes as well, and then more blacksmithing ones. So the wood elf, I was about to say a high elf, the wood elf really encompasses what I want to do within Crowfall in terms of crafting and racial skill nodes. It's got the blacksmithing, it's got the woodworking, it's got the leatherworking, compared to the old Gwynny Cian, oh god, that's the wrong one, that only had mining, and then jewel crafting, and then stoning and something, and woodworking. It's just, the elf is a more all-in-one package. And compared to the other sort of a race that has this, the Elkin, because as you can see, the Elkin also has mining and blacksmithing racial skill nodes. The wood elf actually has a racial ability that allows you to go stealth once you're stood still, and it also has the largest transportation, teleportation, dodge move, however you want to call it, at 18 meters a blink, and you get 2 of them, but hand in hand it does take longer to cool down. I don't know if you can actually see the blink ability here. Why can I, what's going on here? Why can I like suddenly select that? That's a bit weird, isn't it? So now you've got that whole sort of a image on why I've switched from a Gwynny Cian to an elf. I'm going to bring you back into the main world. I need your help. I'm kind of stuck. If we go on to the ye old sacrifice, let's have a gander. Let's sacrifice ourselves. Come on, woman. What are you doing? That took a while. She was just holding her hand out. Now if you go into new, if you go into wood elf, once again, I'm picking a wood elf because it encompasses everything that I want in crafting, from woodworking, leatherworking to blacksmithing, and it also has that stealth ability that the Gwynny Cian used to be able to provide me, so I could run away like a little bitch and hide and stealth up and not die, pretty much. But if you go onto the wood elf, it's only got a ranger, a druid, or a frost weaver, which isn't even out yet. Now the Elkin does have a few more options, but it doesn't have any that allow me to stealth up. So my question here today is, what do I do in terms of class? Like, I don't know what to play, because I've tried playing the druid, and I suck. I can't. It is like, it's not like that like new. Ooh. It's not that new class feeling, like when you're trying out a class for the first time, you don't know its skills or its loadouts, like it is with the half giant and the champion. It's nothing like that. It's just the fact that I fully do not zen. I don't sync with the druid. I don't like how you have to build up your essence by healing and then spend it by spending it, or you start dying and killing yourself. Like, the only reason I'm picking a druid is because I don't know, it's what I mean. I need your help. Give me tips on the druid, please. Or even the ranger. I may switch to the ranger if it's got a better toolkit. The only reason I'm picking a wood elf is for its stealth, which apparently it's meant to happen when you stand still, but I don't know. It's just not doing it. I'm going to put the little example image on screen now. I've shown you where you'd get this passive ability. So yeah, Mongs, if you could supply any information, any sort of a helping hand, be sure to write it down in the comment section down below. Like, I just want to explain the dilemma I'm in. I am trying to go out and gather to get all these crafting videos, but I don't know who to gather with. I don't know what to main as a gatherer. I've tried to encompass all of the professions I want, but then I'm sort of lackluster in the class selection. But before I go off, I thought I'd give you a little sort of an example on what I'm potentially trying to do my rotation at. Just to know, I've got no weapons, absolutely no armor. I haven't even got a discipline on. I haven't even got a mastery discipline on. So anything in the department of combat and just survivability, rotation in terms of skills and spells, I would really appreciate it, like, honestly. But what I'm sort of getting is that you need to, even in a 1v1 situation, I'm not expecting to use this in a group fight. I'm expecting to literally just use it in a gathering scenario, trying to either escape, take on whoever's attacking me, or generally just run away. But yeah, what I'm trying to do, what I gather, is that you have to heal yourself up a little bit to get essence, and then switch to death tray and just unleash said essence. So what I try to do is charge up a Will-O-Wisp while using some basic Coalesce, I can't even pronounce, I'm sorry, a Coalesce life. So I just chuck a load of Coalesce lives down, charge up a Will-O-Wisp, and then chuck down a healing rain, and it gets me up to some of my essence. I can apply bark skin, I can apply, just what I mean, Nature's Grace. I do try and do this one before I do all of my healing things, because it increases my essence gain. So I'll do that, get some of them down, because that works in coalition and correspondence to one of these. Which one is it? That one. Deploy a field, causing each of your life orb things to explode. So you can imagine I chuck a load of them down, get my essence drain on the go, so it increases how much I'm getting. Chuck down a Will-O-Wisp, chuck down a healing rain, so it's healing me, getting a bit of essence on the go. And then when I switch to my death tray, I can make all of the orbs explode, and then chuck a lightning and a bear on them. But apart from that, I don't really do much damage. I'm going to try and showcase this now. I literally hardly do any damage. I don't understand. Oh, maybe it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one, that's why. F4. Natural bond. Empower. Right, 43 seconds. Let's get some orbs on the go. It's lucky it's a passive mob. Look, he isn't really doing anything. It's just sort of staying it. Oh, God. Oh, one of them was a thingamajigging. I try and get 3 to get one of those yellow ones out. But I think the other 2 disappeared, the first initial 2. Yeah, look, see, we've got 2 yellow ones now. So let's get a big Will-O-Wisp on the go. So look, you can see my essence going down. Chuck down my healing rain. And now I'll switch to thingamajig and try and attack the guy. Right. Get all of my orbs on the go to explode. Look, see? Get a bear on the go. Get the lightning. She's not hitting anything. Hardly doing any damage. I'm getting wrecked by a couple of balls. What is this? I don't understand. Still, what I mean, guys, I can't get my head around it. I've got the basic concept that you just create essence and whatnot, but I potentially think it's just my armor as well. I'm not doing enough damage. I've only got intermediate. Oh, hello. Every time. Oh, there's 2 of you this time. Race on. Who's going to win? Oh, and the right one disappeared into non-existence first. I'm sorry, guy. But yeah, that's my little situation. I thought I'd bring you a little bit of a discussion. Something like that. I don't know what to call it. So if you've got any tips or tricks, be sure to leave them down below in the comment section. I shall reply, even if it's not to do with Crowfall, anything gaming related, be sure to comment it down below. I will literally reply. I like to hear all your opinions and everything like that. But yeah, if you think I could just potentially switch to the hunter, let me know. Even switch race completely and just try and aim for 2 of the 3 things I want, like blacksmithing and leatherworking, or woodworking and blacksmithing, rather than trying to encompass them all 3 into one race like I'm trying to do now, and suffering in terms of class choice because of that. Be sure to check the description for links to my Amazon and Redbubble store for gaming t-shirts and products from all your favourite gaming franchises. And until next time, Mongs, thanks for all of the support, and I shall see you in the next video.